Hello guys and welcome to the Divine Witch. As you can tell, there's a little different in scenery. I was watching a show, so hopefully that doesn't bug you, and let's make it a little bit fun. Whoever can guess the show behind me, as long as it doesn't show the words, I will cover the next video on your topic. So there you go. Alright, let's get started. Guys, and welcome back. And as you can tell, I changed so you can't tell. So if you guess the right show I was watching based off what you could see, that is not exactly what it was now, then go ahead, comment below, and also make sure to tell me what type of video you want to see, and that will be the next video that I upload. So yay! Let's get to it. So today's episode, as you can tell by the title, it is about mirrors. Okay? Not only magic mirrors, but mirrors in general. What are they good for? What was the purpose? Or is the purpose of having a mirror? If you do make a magical mirror, what are the do's and the don'ts? I'm going through it all today. This is going to be a lengthy one, so if at this point you need to use the restroom, or you need to get a drink, or you're hungry, or you're like, oh, I need pizza, pause this video, go do what you need to do, come back. I'm here all day, literally, for you. So, yay. Moving on. If you're new, or if you're someone that's not in the path, but you know someone that is, and you're looking to research, what is a magic mirror? A magic mirror is a mirror that you use during your spell work. This mirror is only used for spell work. It's not used for putting on your makeup or anything else. It is used for magic. That's it. It varies on who you talk to on how a magic mirror should be made. One thing that is very consistent is black needs to either be on the mirror itself, or it needs to be around the mirror or behind the mirror. So you got a little bit of arts and crafts, unless you just get one that's already done. You can go to like Michael's, whatever. Also, side note, if you do go out into the world and decide, I'm going to go get a mirror from a thrift shop, it's easier, it's quicker. Sorry about that. And, you know, it's just cheaper, which I can't blame you. I'm not going to shame you, but I am going to give you a little bit of tad bit of information. Because earlier today I was watching a video. And when you get things from anywhere, no matter if it was given to you by a friend or if you found it at a trade show, whatever it may be, before it enters your home, please make sure to cleanse these items. You do not know what kind of energy this item holds. You don't know if anything is in the item itself. Maybe it came from somebody's house that had died and their spirit is attached to that one certain item. So please make sure that you do a really good thorough cleansing outside, not inside your house, before you bring any items like that in. Which honestly, with everything that we buy, we probably should do that anyway, because you got to think, you got people making your product that you're going to be using, and there's so many different types of energy, and how long it takes from the time it gets made to when it comes to your door. You don't know what energy's encased in whatever you buy. Lesson for life. You're welcome. Alright, so I'm going to grab my notes. Let's see, we've talked about what is a magic mirror and how to make one. Also, another good thing about when you make it, you're like, if you decorate the outside, of course you want black. That wherever you put it, that's up to you. I don't judge. I've seen people who have the mirror clear. I've seen people who use it as like a black scrying mirror. It just really depends on you and what you like, but black is a certain theme. You can also take paint, and you can paint on sigils, runes, maybe saying in witch's writing. It's whatever you think would add extra protection. Because you got to realize, once this is set up, it's a portal. That's pretty much what it is. It's a portal to different realms. It's a portal for your spells to travel. It's also good for rituals, past lives even. Even talking to your guide or your angels. Like, this mirror is like, it's like your cell phone. It's a one and everything sort of deal, but if you misuse your cell phone, guess what? It either gets broken or whatever it is. So, same applies to the actual mirror itself. One, when you're not using it, cover that mirror in a black sheet. If you want to get really down and dandy and homey with it, you can use a trash bag. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, you know, anything black that you can cover over it, which what popped in my head, I hope no one does, but yeah, anything that's black that you can actually throw over it when you're not using it, please do that. Please don't forget about that, because these are a portal to a gateway. That, with whatever else you have on it and around it, and with the black, it is basically your portal to control. So, let's say if you left your house, you left it open to where things can come in and out that you don't want, because your energy is still present, and that's a whole nother ball game. And that's why we don't do that, because then we end up in horror movies saying, I don't know, Jimmy played with an Ouija board. Yeah, that's a whole different subject. Alright, what else can I tell you? Because I've been researching this all day. I'm literally, like, that's all I've been doing. Okay, I'm going to try to say this word. Don't judge me, because, nothing comes out perfect. Macromancy. It's spelled M-A-C-H-A-R, I can't even see my writing. E-M-A-R-C-Y. That's pretty much what this is. This mirror is a reflection of what you need, of what you want to see, where you want to go. It is literally a gateway. Really is. So you're probably wondering, how did this all start? How did it get to mirrors? By the way, it did not start with mirrors. It actually started with water. The reflection in the water, and then it kind of moved on. It moved on from, you could use blades, anything that was metal. You could even, basically anything that gives a reflection, you can use it. So if you don't have a scrying tool, and you have water near you, and you're just that good, there you go. Instant scrying tool, and drinkable. Even though I don't know if I would really drink it afterwards, but I mean, it's really up to you. So, also, so when I talk about having one on your own person, hopefully I mentioned this in this video, but if not, I'm going to re-mention it again. Have two different mirrors, one that travels with you and one that stays at your house. This right here is a lifesaver, especially when you want to know somebody's true intent. So when you got a portable, here you can see it, maybe, if I can get lighting. Ah, look at how pretty that is. You see that? You know how much you paid for that? $1. Because you know why? I'm cheap. So if you look in it, it's actually got makeup in it. So currently, I'm not using this as a magic mirror or a black mirror, because I believe in using my product first and then switching it over. So that's my future mini compact black mirror. So if any of you see me with this little compact and you're freaking out like, oh god, she's got a magic mirror out, don't worry. I haven't done nothing to it yet. Oh, sorry, my eye itches. I haven't done nothing to it yet. I'm not looking into your soul, or whatever else you might be thinking. I have no clue. I'm not you. But if you do happen to see me use it, no, you're okay. When I do eventually do it, you'll notice that there won't be no makeup in it. So when you see no makeup, you know. So if you see makeup, we're good. Because like I said, you don't want to use something that you're going to look into every day, because then that just invites something to jump into you, and that's a whole different ball game, like I said once before. Alright, what else can I tell you about mirrors? Page 2. We already discussed that. Okay. Here's my favorite. How to trap an evil spirit that may be in your home with a mirror. For those of you out there saying, oh, no, hear me out. There is a ritual for it that I've made. I'm not personally sharing it here. Sorry, I got distracted by a fly. I don't know why. Yay, pretty color. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm sorry. I got my mind is like a squirrel. There's so much going on and it just comes out that way. So if you stay with me, I promise you'll get information. Now I've lost my nut. Now I gotta go find it. Ha ha. Yeah, I see the comment section now. All right. Okay. How to trap an evil spirit within your mirror. By the way, this is not for you to try to trap a spirit, to use it for your own witchy needs. So please don't be trying this because it's not going to work out that way. This right here is just to get rid of something that's in your house. You want to get rid of it and you need somewhere to put it. And the best place to put it is in a mirror. And here's why. What you're going to do, I'm going to give you a brief little description of what I would do. And you can go run with it, go look up something, make your own. It's whatever fits for you, honestly. Like I've always said, it's better if you do your own than to read somebody else's. But some people prefer that, and I'm not knocking it. It's just not me. So, what you're going to do is you're going to get your mirror. You're going to do a ritual with your mirror, which, by the way, when you're making your black mirror as well, this is a great time to have a ritual. Make it a whole ceremony just dedicated to it. I do this with all my newest items I get because you want your items to get to know the item that you brought in, and I'll go into that into a future video, but we're going to skip back to what I was initially talking about, and this is called a tangent. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get your mirror, do your cleansings, all that good stuff, what we discussed before. Then you're going to get your mirror, and you're going to make this mirror, and you're going to make it a binding mirror. You're going to bind things to this mirror that can only use this mirror only. That's it. There won't be no jumping to mirror. There won't be none of that. It's a cutoff line. Once it gets in that mirror, it's done. Okay. What I advise you doing is take your mirror, do your ritual, and if you've ever worked with energy or you ever have any slight feeling of energy, which I really hope you do because that honestly helps within the craft. And if you don't have no energy sense, it's going to be a long road for you and you better make some empathic friends. I'm just saying, everybody's got that intuition something. So do your ritual on your mirror. Have the intent of what you want. Okay, you're binding evil entity into this mirror, whatever it may be. Do your ritual. Close your ritual like you're supposed to. That means opening and closing your circle, bringing down your energy, giving your thanks. Make sure to thank and not be a dick, because especially if you're asking a god or a goddess or whatever deity that you choose to come down and you don't at least give an offering, you're kind of an a-hole, and you're like a kid asking a parent every 5 minutes, can I have this, can I have this, can I have this, and never saying thank you. So always remember your offerings. Anyway, so once you get done, offerings, everything else, take that mirror, take it with you, and if you have the access to do so, please do not, before I even mention this, do it on your land. If you do it on your land, you're just not helping the problem. So what you want to do is you want to take this mirror, once you feel like the spirit has been trapped, that you no longer want it in your home or around you. Take this mirror, take it to hollow ground, or you can do cemeteries, you can do church grounds, if you can get away with it, maybe old burial site if you can get away with it. By the way, when I say burial site, I'm not saying go to like an Indian burial site and put your little magic mirror in there. Be smart, figure it out, find you a place that's not your place, but no one's going to be affected by it. Woods would even work, but then you have to like do a little ritual with the ground, and if you're going to do that, you might as well do your whole ritual and everything in the woods. So hopefully that helps. Once you get your ritual done, you get everything going, and you found the place of which you're going to bury it. I know when I play this back, it's going to annoy me, that little cluster of words, but it'll be okay. So you're going to dig. You're going to dig you a hole about 3 to 6 feet, whatever suits you. 3 inches, I don't really care. Just dig you a hole deep enough to where nothing's going to undig it and find it or get into it. Take it, bury it, make sure that you have a black cloth over that mirror. That's an extra protection for the earth, for yourself, and anyone else that comes in contact with it. Bury it, cover it back up, say another saying, be done with it. Visualize all that and everything just washing away. And then you're done. Another good thing with mirrors, if you made it this far, by the way, I always give a thumbs up and a gold star because you've made it this far into the video and you haven't punked out like everybody else. And if you enjoyed my little side tangents for a little bit, then subscribe so that way I can see you again. So another thing that you can do with mirrors is, and by the way, you don't have to bless these, but you can if you want, but it's not necessary. You take a mirror, and let's say a doorway is in front of me, which it's not, but if it was, say there's a doorway in front of me. So technically, I would have a mirror above my TV facing that doorway. Why is that? Have you ever had a friend, family member, or yourself come into your house and have something attached, and the next thing you know, maybe it's like a noise, maybe it's like a shadow, maybe you got a tug on your little pinky winky. No, pinky winky. Everybody's going to be saying that, little pinky winky. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. This pretty much blocks whatever it is from coming into your house. So it's like a detachment. Nothing bad can come in. So if you're carrying something with you, guess what? You're not coming in my house. Bye-bye. It's not the person, it's the actual thing that's attached to the person. So it's not like you're looking at them like, ha, yeah, you got something bad, fuck you, and slam the door. No. I mean, you could. It'd be funny, and I would love to see a video of it, but no. Please don't do that. I got an evil mind sometimes, but it's alright. Okay. Charging it. Basically, charging is like what you did when you first did your ritual. A less invasive, really. You can go out and just charge it under the moon or the sun or both. That's all you really got to do. Maybe do a little saying. And that's how you charge your mirror. Because charging your mirror is like charging your crystals or your cards or your holy water or moon water or spring water, whatever the hell you want to call it, you're charging it. So whatever you're using to charge other things, incorporate it, adjust it, and make it for what you're doing. By the way, I do it seasonal because to me it only makes sense. Like if I'm doing a lot of magical work, no matter what time, even if I'm not, it just makes sense. Like with the seasons changing, there's different wavelengths and energy flows that are going around in that time. So it makes sense for me to adapt every object I have, which by the way, I do it all at once because it's quick and easy and I don't got time for that. Another good thing that you can do for extra protection, especially if you have like a glass top for your altar station, because I know some people like to use like little glass end tables. They might take a long table and just make it one. It just depends on that. You can actually go ahead and paint the bottom of that black, have your top piece, and then put like symbols maybe on the top. Create your own little designs. Be crafty. That's what it's about. Having fun and learning stuff. That's what we do here. I got a whole section of my house dedicated to nothing but crafting. It's ridiculous. And if you think you can't craft, don't give me that crap. Because we can all craft. Hence why it's called the craft. You just got to know what works for you. Some people do cupcakes. Some people do paintings. Some people do writings. Some people do whatever they do. I don't know. I'm not there. I just want to make sure I'm telling you guys everything that I know. Ooh, here's a bonus for you. Since this video is almost 20 minutes long, I'm going to give you an extra. So if you do have a mirror, a magic mirror, aka black mirror, scrying mirror, whatever, you can go ahead and there is a chant for scrying. I had mentioned this in a past video that I was going to give you a scrying